It is time to land in Solaris 3. Let us return to where we once were. Okay then, where were we when we were doing this last? First off, let's activate this. And it seems there's something on top of the roof that I should grab. So let me go and get it. Let me go and get it. Come on! Come on, Encore! Run! Run, child, run! Okay, now it should be over here somewhere. There it is. Boom. Caskets. Run. And bam! Okay. Enter the Quarter Savante facility. Use a spinning device to connect pathways and complete the information transmission. Okay, simple enough. Let's see. Rotate. 2 times. Switch. And rotate. And that should be... Oh wait, no. Is that not it? That has to be it, right? Rotate the discs to align the paths. Is that not correct? Okay, I know this has to be correct, so why is it not? Oh, wait a minute, I see. Hold on, I had the right pattern. Didn't notice the middle. There we go. Open sesame. Open sesame.
This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroact rain.
The rain that falls
Never
upwards.
thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible.
What on earth is the retroact rain?
The retroact rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant energy from the etheric sea. Various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The retroact rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the retroact rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, it looks just like any regular rain. And what we're seeing now should be the second stage. Water droplets floating in midair, being absolutely still. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the retroact rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience, and others yearned to reunite with their loved ones. But look at all these devices here. The sheer scale of this research is really something. It really makes one wonder, what on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive retroact rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Woolies, that away!
Encore is funny. Run, run, run! Ooh, I see a glimmer. I saw a glimmer. Research Memo A038. Assembling machinery in a modern way, this automata mechanics is quite something. Thanks to it, we easily built our new lab. Of course, we couldn't do it without the financial support of the Fractidious Outseers. Annoying to have someone meddling in our research, given his generous contributions. It's all tolerable. After all, no choice left. Got expelled from headquarters, so the only way to move to the Whining Axis Mire. Sure, the workload increased, but there's an advantage. No one's gonna bother coming to this remote place. I still remember the moment Professor Heisen announced the trial's success at the meeting. He told us, I'm getting old, but there's plenty I can do. And you're still young with endless possibilities. I believe each one of you, genius or not, would rather leave your mark in history than end up living an uneventful life in a place like this. If successful, our names could be immortalized with Professor Heisen's in history, known for generations to come, even as ordinary people. We were once prohibited from research due to the so-called dangerous activities, expelled from headquarters. We were resentful and frustrated, but now we've let go of those pointless emotions, focusing solely on paving the way to the future, setting aside personal stories. I think it's more because we've all witnessed miracles.
Woolies, let's race!
Run, Encore, run! Run, run, run. Ooh, what's this? Induction zone. There is a door here. There are doors. Ooh. Wait. Oh. Oh, wait. I get it. Throw. Is there another one there somewhere? Come on, give me this one. Boom! Unlock the doors. Investigate. Research Memo A038, dated blank 25. The rain in the lab lasts much longer than outside, falling for a good 4 years, 11 months, and 2 days since. The impact of witnessing the suspension for the first time is gradually overshadowed by overwhelming despair. Disappointment and frustration spread in the lab like moss, resilient and unavoidable. Working this damp environment is a kind of torture both physically and mentally. Research on the retroact rain has entered its second phase, yet contrary to expectations, there has been no progress whatsoever. Perhaps everyone, including Professor Heisen, has questioned if we're doing it wrong, but all evidence points to the fact that it has indeed visited the Whining Axis Mire. That's one of the reasons we moved here. What we pursue is merely to use the retroact rain to relive the miracle and seek enlightenment. Despite exhaustion, doubts, and countless arguments, we must continue the research. However, time is not on our side. Eventually, we decided to transition to the Plan B. Is it a worthwhile choice? Hard to say. Professor Heisen said the risks are high, but success could bring us closer to the answers. Yet we've failed 37 times. 37 lives lost in the process. Finally, the subject named A038 survives. It's a huge breakthrough, but not many were excited because we all knew it was a replica, nothing more than an absurd imitation of God. Night shifts are tough due to understaffing. I'm the sole one on duty, all night observing this invisible stuff who is unable to speak or move. It's more boring than staring at my tutor's face, and to maintain the stability of the tacit field, all clocks were removed. Every minute feels unbelievably long. Professor Heisen was kind, has become particular strict this time. Since the experiment started, he hasn't smiled at all. Speaking of which, a researcher once brought above standard tools into the experimental area, triggering alarms throughout the lab. Fortunately, neither the tacit field nor A038 seemed affected, but for some reason, A038 feels a bit larger. By the way, that was the first time I'd ever seen Professor Heisen lose his temper. Let's call it a day. There are still some issues, and I need to manually input the reconfirmed parameters and data. We were all insanely busy. Despite the workload, no one complained. After all, we have nowhere else to go but here. It's time to feed frequency again. And seriously, I think we've been feeding it too many things. Anyway, it's Professor Heisen's order, so maybe it's best to just follow it.
How's subject A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization behavior. In most cases, it remains motionless. However, we noticed some behavioral discrepancies from our initial expectations, and further observation and research would be necessary.
It's merely a replica after all. It's far from the true form of those gods. By the way, things have been mysteriously disappearing lately. Any idea?
You noticed it too. Thought I was imagining things. And there's weird noises at the lab late at night. I suspect it is something to do with subject A038. Lately, its frequencies have always displayed signs of hunger. But it's been under strict surveillance. That couldn't possibly be A038, right?
I'll go check the security cameras once more. Let's increase its rations. We can't afford to let it go hungry. After all, it's our last hope now.
Interesting. Memo recording A038. We've reached the final stage of our research, but it seems we've slowed down our progress. Colleagues are leaving one after another. Even Professor Heisen said he's going back to be with his family. He did say that, right? Somehow I'm not sure about this. I just vaguely remember he mentioned something like this at some point. But did he actually tell us that, or did he whisper it in my ear? During long, boring nights like this one, this little thing is my only companion. It's hard to believe how much it has grown and changed. Metal parts now adorn its once simple form. Steel plates, cogs, clocks, detection devices, blue liquids, white lab coats. And is that a diesel generator? Anyway, I can finally see it with my own eyes, without the aid of observation devices. Hello, how are you feeling today? You seem surprisingly energetic, but it's no wonder. Being trapped your entire life longing for freedom, I imagine our lab is rarely this quiet. I think no one would notice if I broke the rules a little bit. Ah, I see. So this is how your body feels to the touch. Is that how you laugh? This is the first time I've heard your voice. It sounds familiar, like my colleagues. I can see it. It's the gate we've been searching for. Why am I feeling dizzy? My body is so soft now. Like water. Not my own. My consciousness floating in the air. Hello, everyone. So you've all entered the gate already. Don't cross over, you say? What do you mean? No, something's not right. The miracle we witnessed. This shouldn't be happening. What else we got? Any other little bits of story? Oh, this will change the polarity of the batteries.
Bullies, let's race!
Okay, so I have to bring the extra battery that's over here from where Encore is. And before I actually change its polarity, I'm going to do that so I can get the chest.
More, right?
Take you, throw you, and now you're red. Hopefully this is the one I have to go to next. I don't want to continue the story without exploring. Oh, I see a puzzle up there. Advanced supply
shiny!
chest.
It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Huh. Okay, now let's take this. Oh wait, there's already one in there. Give me this one.
Bullies, let's race!
What's in here? Search the room for clues.
The experiments have been going smoothly, but we still can't get the desired outcome. Why? The artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya at some point. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the artificial retroact rain. We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. We'll have to rely on our backup plan.
What backup plan do you have in mind, you bastards? What did you do?
That Fraxidus Overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much longer to build this place without him. Though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. Well, he's our patron. Can't do anything about that. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me. But I'm okay with it, as long as we can keep doing our research.
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash. They'll never understand. As Professor Hysen stated, we are embarking on a monumental endeavor with the power to redefine humanity's future. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw happen again for all of humanity to behold.
You maniac bastards!
Here comes Encore!
Nope, did not mean to do that. Give me that.
Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Rover! Encore!
They are all level 23! Who are you in? Come on, come on.
Embrace the oneness.
Tornado!
Swift and resolute. Ha! Moment of resonance.
Resonance.
Straight from the shadows.
You will not do jack shit. Sit still. Sit.
Ha! Here we
Take
go.
encore. Okay then. Rotate. 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 Rotate.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words.
Is this supposed to be
If
Heisen?
only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now,
Wait.
I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Oh? Blurry female hologram.
Wow! She's so pretty!
Rover, about this person.
I think I know her, but I can't remember why.
Knew it. Great. Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Woolies, let's race! Time for Encore's aerial recon!
Time for Encore's aerial recon. Down. Whoa, what is this? Oh shit, I fell to the floor! Trial Resonator has joined your party. Boss fight! This thing looks ugly as fuck.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon?
It's alive! The Frankenstein monster is alive!
Looks like this is an option. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need to take it down.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle!
Of course, the tackle!
Let me figure out its weakness.
You're it!
Nope.
Here comes Encore!
You look pretty slow, so it should be easy. So it should be somewhat
Cobbled together
easy to
from
avoid
metal
you.
parts. We should target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Banish all bugs.
Arrow damage! Arrow damage! Come on, smack it down!
Here we go.
Encore!
Willie, let's race.
I have to target the damn bastard.
No one picks on Uncle's friends.
Oh, it made a shockwave on the ground.
Leave me alone.
Nope.
Evils be gone. Embrace
Take the damage.
oneness.
Take the damage. Take the damage. Take the damage. Take the damage.
Moment of resonance. One is the sound.
Yeah. A level 50 mech abomination. I am winning. I am winning.
No hesitation.
I refuse to lose.
Blaze attack.
Nope.
You're in for it now.
Die, bastard. Victory.
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong. Told ya.
Encore, encore, encore. You're funny.
But why did
You're a
they
funny
keep
little
that
brat.
big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only a small faction of the Corte Savante Committee. They were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Well, somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire. And when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, to get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica various frequencies, data sets, and mechanical constructs. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the frequencies of hunger, devouring everything in its path. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folks. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned in that log may have something to do with it all.
Which overseer could it have possibly been?
Those researchers, they were too obsessed with validating the divine miracle they experienced. They eventually got lured into the monster's frequencies of hunger and willingly walked into its maw. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. Their own delusions and fear were their undoing in the end. What a crazy bunch. So, Rover, now it's time for me to fulfill my promise. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What on earth does the Black Shores
As you
do?
already know, we monitor and research the Lament, and we've got resonance beacons set up in every nation worldwide. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy-intensive operations. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the Lament, ensuring precise predictions. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly changing, and we are still studying to understand its true nature. All we can do for now is observe the Lament, study its patterns, and provide early warnings to countries worldwide.
Huh.
What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
Have you been stalking me?
Right, no more beating around the bush. Yeah, we've had our eyes on you. But please, trust me, we don't mean anything bad. We just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life, including skilled hackers, explosive experts, and even feng shui masters. You name it, we have it.
Sounds like quite
We
an
like your
interesting group.
skills and methods. So what do you say? Ready to jump on board? What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
Do you know a person named Camellia?
Camellia? Of course we do. Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you?
So she wasn't lying. She almost
I
killed
know
me.
she could be a bit too straightforward in how she expresses herself, but don't worry. She won't do anything bad to you. Really. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What are you doing in Jinzhou?
We just received a warning from our lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about to revive near Jinzhou City. So, we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate about it. Yes,
Another?
entire countries have been destroyed. We're not letting such tragedies happen again. What do you want to know about the Black Shores?
What is the relationship between me and the Black Shores?
I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know that much about all its hidden secrets. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you will make this trip worth your effort. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover,
What?
we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep! Onkar can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad, bad guy. And Onkar and Alto are the heroes of justice. So we're gonna stop the bad guys.
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to our headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secured, plus a sweet bonus of Cortus Savante's big secrets. Glad I got you on board, Rover. Looking forward to our future collaborations. Oops, almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again, just in case. Wait, this is... No, it can't be.
Hey, Alto! Wait!
What do you mean it can't be? What's wrong? Trial Resonator has left the party. Where did you bastards run off to? Is there anything down here? Aside from that boss that we just kicked its ass? Doesn't look like it. Run, don't go, run in a circle. Oh, this is one of the ones I haven't read yet. Research Memo A038. The Court of Savante Laboratory is an abandoned site in the Winding Ix's Mire due to the use of specialized materials developed by the CSC in the main structure. The building is well preserved and undergoes mineral weathering and corrosion. After a risk assessment, the research committee decided to use the lower levels of the site to create an artificial tacit field for experimental purposes. There are a few abandoned devices left in the experimental area. Low-frequency lighting systems are positioned at specific distances and angles, ensuring consistent illumination in the experimental area. At the center of the experimental area, multiple bundled cables secure a spherical metal device. These cables also transmit input and output data from the spherical metal device and identical frequency detection devices are arranged around a spherical metal device. How many times are you going to have spherical metal device? These devices are typically operated with dial plates. Clockwise rotations increase electric energy, causing a metal frame to rapidly rotate around a central device for frequency detection. Oh. Alto? You're about to start a long quest line. Your progress will be interrupted and saved if you leave the designated area during the quest. When you return, you can resume the quest from the last checkpoint. Oh, wait, long quest line? Okay. What have we here that's about to happen?
Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella.
You are such a damn child!
Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
It's just ordinary rain, isn't it? Is this part of Court of Savante's experiment?
No. It's the real Retroact rain.
The real Retroact rain. My gourd is activated!
Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
A tacit Discord outbreak? What the fuck is happening now? The Retroact rain is falling dark clouds. Damn it, I couldn't finish reading!
This rain.
Fucker!
It's finally happening.
Gian. The
General,
rain is falling upwards.
Yes. How's it going?
we have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for Retroact rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately.
There's an
March on to the
outbreak in
North Fall Barrens
Jinzhou!
as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
Wong Long 1, Act 6, Grand War Storm.
Let's join the Riverside Games after we beat that monster.
The Riverside Games?
You won first place in the last armed race, remember? Don't back out now. I already counted you in.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. This should be another illusion from the past. If everything goes well, perhaps we can hold it again this year.
I am above you.
Greetings. How are you feeling after the antidote?
I feel much better, but the phantoms are still coming back from time to time. 3 years. It's been 3 years already. I was on the Vanguard team during that battle. Memories of those teammates. who
What the
lost
fuck
their
was that?
minds
Do
fighting
that
those
sharp
phantoms
movement just
haunt
now.
me to this day. Those phantoms. Illusions of both soldiers and those monsters. They were not real, but somehow they could injure and kill us. We had to strike them down to survive. But then, our dead comrades were coming back to life, ready to stab us behind our backs. It was chaos. We were terrified. Couldn't tell friend from foe.
The Retroact rain contains remnant energy that can recreate past events and project them as phantoms. Those phantoms can transform into familiar people or objects by resonating with living humans in the rain through their frequencies. During that battle, the rain's effect was further enhanced by the Threnodians' power. That was why the phantoms gained physical forms. and why the rain could recreate very recent events, like bringing back dead soldiers. Unaware of the mechanism behind it, we tried to eliminate all the phantoms, and it only worsened the situation. Now we know the phantoms are merely replicas of past events. While not a perfect solution, the antidote for retroact rain can lessen its effects and help us differentiate between reality and hallucinations. Keep your chin high. Our fallen comrades wouldn't want to see us downtrodden like this.
Yes, sir. I will pull myself together. General, you were there during the battle beneath the Crescent too. Please be careful of the phantoms in our camp.
How many phantoms are there?
You really trust that medic?
I do think we should be careful. Something's wrong with this rain.
Hey, you see? The raindrops. They're falling up. It's the retroact rain.
That day, as the rain fell, we watched in uncertainty, unsure whether it was a sign of hope or disaster. The retroact rain should have been a harmless wave-worn phenomenon. However, the Threnodians' influence enhanced its effect, turning that battle into a brutal slaughter. Our city could not endure another tragedy like that.
Next one is over here.
This guy packs a serious punch. It's already so powerful in my hands. When I'm just an ordinary person. Now, if I was a resonator...
Careful. Tacitite weapons are not so safe to operate.
Rest assured, I'll take out those monsters before it blows up in my face.
The Ministry of Development once designed a weapon for non-resonator units to combat tacit discords. As non-resonators lack the necessary forte to control the weapon, and prolonged exposure to tacitite energy posed health risks, designers limited its output for safety reasons. That's why the weapons couldn't operate at full power. After taking over as general, I revamped the Midnight Rangers' recruitment tactics. Our primary combat units now consist of resonators, with a significant decrease in non-resonator members who have been reassigned to support roles. I still remember the admirable courage in those ordinary people's eyes as they volunteered to join the military.
So, you prevented normies from joining the military to protect the normies from dying.
The plan is simple. We will use the cliffs as a boundary to divide the battlefield into two. Our ranged units will secure the high ground, while our ground forces charge through the narrow valley. Meanwhile, we will deploy resonators to the suspended ruins, where most of the tacit discords are located. Squads 2 and 3 will flank, while General Geshu leads Squad 1 to break their front line. Our goal is to shift from defense to offense and disrupt their strategies. Everything is at stake here. In a word, it's victory or death.
Our strategic plan was crafted 3 years ago, taking into account the terrain in Norfall Barrens. Its value remains crucial today, but now, our enemies are even stronger than before. There could be unknown risk factors. We must devise a new plan for the current situation.
Yes, you must. How am I running into a phantom?
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action. But the rain's getting heavier.
You are a
Take
phantom.
shelter for the time being. One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. You've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack.
You are a phantom. The medic you mentioned, what is his name?
Sir, his name is...
You are a phantom, you bastard! I called it! I fucking called it!
General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but
Gee, rain that ends up falling upwards. You really think that's not unusual?
this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because of some phantoms.
No one knows who is a real phantom and who isn't. So shut up, you bastard!
Silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue?
Mind your tongue, lest he end up cutting it off.
No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades? As you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, one by one. Will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer?
Does your soul demand an answer?
There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it.
Your soldiers are already gone.
We'll crush anything in our path. No questions asked. And I will pave
As
the
you
way for us
are
all
already a phantom.
with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. We will win this battle by any means necessary.
You are so lucky you are not physical right now.
John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence.
Pass the Discord!
Prove yourself to me, Gian.
There's nothing that needs to be proven. Take the stabbing! Oops.
Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night.
They did not catch me off guard. Stab them in the heart.
Yes. Go on. Keep fighting.
Stay sharp.
Oh.
Time to
Oh, you
fight back.
son of a bitch. Nope. Stay down. Nope. Get in the air. You are fighting the Wuthering Waves version of Zhao.
Until the last of them is wiped out.
General Geshu Lin, we fight to protect what we cherish. We cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I see it, we're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Watch your tongue.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
Get lost, you damn phantom.
General. General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now, as you predicted. The sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the crescent.
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready. We await your orders.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the
Time
moon
to fight!
turns full, the roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It is probably one of your dead allies. Oh? Who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? Who this? You look like a pretty lady. Oh, she's the one who ended up taking Scar away. Summoning forth the Tacit Discord. And some pretty big ones, too. She is summoning forth an army. You have brought your troops, and so have I. You wanted a battle. You will receive a
It looks
war.
almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens
Up
of
the
Jinjiang,
gourd.
please remain calm and evacuate in an orderly manner, as we practiced during previous drills.
Jinxi?
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. Our magistrate saw this coming and she had General Jian devise an emergency plan a long time ago. This wave of TD attacks should be over now. We knew this was coming and we were ready, but oh boy, the amount of TDs is insane. Thanks for coming in time, Rover. It would have taken us much longer to handle this. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
Okay then. So for now, as I stated, they wanted a battle. We will bring a war.